We're back after 10 years of not playing D&D.
10 years, 10 long years.
What day is it?
To die.
We're coming back where we left off in Robot Realm with Adrian and Terrence. Last time we played, aka like 4 months ago or something. Let's see, what's the chat log say? 111 days. Yeah, about 4 months ago.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
You guys were doing a little fix-up on an elevator while fighting a cadaver collector in a little maze kind of area.
Fuck, I remember that now.
Yeah, I unplugged Jeeves and then plugged him back in.
Yeah, Jeeves almost died. He got his shit beaten. Adrian got shot in the head like 3 times. What's your head at right now? You did get healed. 22.
And damn near got fucking demolished, but he's at full now. And did all that surgery and such.
Yeah, and used up all your hit die, I think. Oh,
I saved one in reserve.
You never know when a second one comes out, you know. Alright. I don't think anything else happened, because that was like the whole session, pretty much. You guys went up the elevator.
I think it ended when we went in the elevator.
Yep. Yeah, it was like a little after you got up on like a little catwalk as above the wall, pretty much.
Yeah, having a good old one-shot moment.
Yeah. So, you repaired Jeeves as well, as much as you could.
Yeah, I think he was
all
like
your little things for it.
Yeah.
Oh, the mending.
I think it was. I don't know. I think I have unlimited uses of mending, but there was something that you had said about repairing Jeeves in particular.
Yeah, it's based off your proficiency bonus, I think. Or no, it wasn't that, because you healed him a ton. I don't remember what I.
I healed him a ton. I don't remember what the condition was, but there was something you were saying about.
I think it was just 3. Yeah, I think
you were just saying.
Yeah,
3
Jeeves. You're sitting on Jeeves while he can tank everything, pretty much.
Yeah, just sitting on Jeeves and mending him constantly. I mean, I guess the only reason I couldn't do that is because in combat it takes 10 rounds to perform mending.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
So it's like an only out of combat thing. I think you just limited it to 3. I think you said that like the elevator ride was 3 minutes.
Oh, I don't know. It was just a thing in general.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys were up on the catwalk that was sitting above this wall in the middle of the city, pretty much. The area is super lit up. In front of you, you see essentially one very large building. It looks like there's 2 little subsections of building in front of you, both left and right. But the catwalk leads down to a doorway that goes to the main part of the building. I will open that up. Make sure the tokens are in the correct place.
Show me!
Walk towards it.
Show me!
Yeah, we're not on the map.
You guys walk towards it?
I'm on the world map, dude.
Yeah, I know, but do you guys walk towards it?
Okay, yeah. No, I jump off the catwalk.
Oh.
Not if I push you off first!
Okay, give me 1 second here. That's your damage.
He lands on his head, right?
Yeah, directly on the neck.
Yeah.
Adrian would actually have survived that.
1
Not
second.
if I drop a couple sticks of lit dynamite down there after you.
He also takes this damage.
Never mind. Technically, he'd survive. He'd just be unconscious. And rolling death throws.
Yes. I was basing it off the damage you would take to your head.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't survive that one.
Nah, he's fine. There's nothing in there anyway,
Neck broke.
True. It only hurts his brain.
which isn't there.
Yeah, he don't need one of those.
His brain is stored in Terrence's pocket.
Yeah, Adrian just looks over the edge and has a vision of numbers going past his vision.
You're calculating.
He just sees numbers, watches the damage numbers, and
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, this is horse shit.
What?
The 2 eyeballs.
Yeah, you'd see those as you're walking up. They obviously see you, like, not too far as you're walking down the catwalk, and you're able to notice them, but they don't seem to do anything. If anything, you see them light up, but they do nothing.
Do you think we're made?
That's not Terrence's voice.
No, it's not.
Take that accent off.
Yeah, just take the accent off.
No.
Yeah, just take the accent off.
You patronizing me.
Yeah, what of it?
Fucked up.
Funny. It's a coping mechanism. I don't want to be here.
Look, we were heading towards the exit. Ish. I think they saw us. I think we're good to go. I don't hear anything.
The turrets open up with guns.
I duck behind Adrian.
I'm kidding.
Adrian, eat it with your head.
Unk.
After you walk
hear,
up
like,
to...
The clang of metal on metal.
Yeah.
Adrian's headbutts should do extra damage.
Yeah, man. You playing like Infernus did in Gary's game?
You gonna run up and headbutt stuff, dude?
Dude, my character with the shovel was nuts.
That game was so stupid. Just
dwarf with
blowing
the shovel.
people, like giant holes in people. But as you walk up to the door, not too long after you sit there for a second, you just hear a voice. Why are you here?
I want to go home.
I think we were meant to find Kingslayer.
Kingslayer? What of him?
I mean, we kind of just, like, mutinied against the robots, and I think that was what he wanted us to do, so we figured we'd let him know.
Against robots.
Yeah,
you know where you are.
Well, yeah, but, like, against the
these
bad
robots,
robot.
the stupid, ugly worm guy.
Yeah.
Wire or whatever.
Vire,
Wire.
that's the one.
I have heard much about Vire.
He a bitch. Did you hear that? Fucking hate that guy. He took my dog.
What do you know about Kingslayer?
I know he's a pretty cool guy.
Literally only that he told us to fuck up Vire's day.
And then he was gone when we came back.
Yeah, after we fucked up Vire's day.
You are humanoid beings. Where did you come from? The portal up the hill.
I believe so.
We will allow you in. And the door will slowly open up.
I'm gonna look inside before I walk in.
Adrian just grabs Terrence by the collar and
So
pulls
the doors
him in.
are just like opening up like to the sides pretty much. But they'll open up, you see a guy in there.
Holy shit, it's Robert Downey Jr. Oh, wait.
Yeah, man.
It looked like Iron Man.
Immediately fucking Iron Man.
It looked like Iron Man.
Hello, we don't have the copyright. You have to make it legally distinct.
Iron fella. Steel fella.
Steel guy.
Steel guy. Yeah, AC 4120 steel in particular.
Jeeves is still sort of like hobbling behind you. You can see like some of his light blinking here and there.
Whoa.
Step forward.
Yeah, okay.
Why are you here besides Kingslayer?
Well, originally it was to get materials for Vaya, but I don't think we're doing that anymore.
Yeah, we kind
so
of burned like every conceivable bridge with that fuck. So
yeah. So we were kind of hoping to find see if Kingslayer had a way out that didn't involve us stumbling dick first directly back into Vaya.
You wish to return to your realm.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I see.
doesn't
Kingslayer knows
Adrian
of
have?
this.
I don't know. He was kind of gone when we came back, and we told him we'd think about whether or not we wanted to help him.
We'd thought about it.
We thought about it and decided, at the very least, we have mutual enemies.
What about the construct behind you?
Oh, that's my boy Jeeves. I fixed him up real good in a cave.
Yes. Similar construction to some that came here in the past.
Yeah, allegedly, Adrian pulls out some of the journals. I think he was made by somebody named, like, Moz or something.
Yes,
Boy.
I can tell. His creator is far gone now. Kingslayer still wishes for him to return. I don't believe it will happen.
Oh yeah, I think I vaguely remember him mentioning something about that.
Currently, Kingslayer is in one of our pods getting new assembly done. He mentioned going after Vire whenever he returned here.
Oh,
Do you wish to see him now?
well, what do you think, Terrence? I think we might as well. I don't know how
Yeah.
else we're gonna do anything.
Would you like your construct to also receive some repairs?
Oh, please. He got kind of roughed up a bit on the lower floor.
That's underselling it a little bit.
He got the shit beat out of him. Bro, the fucking cadaver collector beat the bricks off him.
Were you damaged by one of the other constructs on the way here?
Talking to me or Jeeves?
Just in general. It's
Yeah.
mainly
Several
for
parts of
Jeeves.
it,
He's
yeah.
asking about him.
Yeah, he got the shit beat out of him.
I see. Hopefully the collector downstairs wasn't too much of an issue for you.
Well, it's not dead.
Oh, no. I would not suspect so. Seeing your combat capabilities, I would not believe so.
Rude.
It kind of hurts, but at the same time, I understand.
True, but rude.
He sort of points his hand over to one of these machines over here. He can be repaired in one of those.
Get in there, Jeeves.
And Jeeves hobbles his way up and sits in the middle of it. And you just see the arms of the machine sort of start repairing and little welding and torch tools, little plasma cutters and things. He works off of a crystal, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Much different than the rest of us. His body
Yeah, you
will
guys
be
work
repaired at least.
You guys work off plasma, right?
Yes. I would keep in mind for his kind. Careful of letting that crystal get damaged.
But
Yeah,
it
they
would've
have to build
been,
a roll cage for him in case he falls over.
Let's see. I named the wings ass backwards, but it'll be okay. You see him walk up to the door, and he goes up to talk to it. I am currently letting in 2 outsiders. And then he'll open it up. Be repaired. Take his token off.
I don't think that's a door.
And he lets the door open up, and you guys can walk through.
Oh.
On the other side, you see another construct.
G'day, mate.
Hello.
I'm still on 98.
Okay.
Oh. Gonna hit this old reload application button.
Map.
That did not help.
Oh no, not a 98% moment.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't you have like a VPN before it made your shit not work?
Yeah.
Founder don't like other country. Well, I'll give you a description in Shadow until it loads. So the room you walk into, you see a lot of sort of machines. Kind of similar to that one dude's house that you guys met. He had a bunch of little machines sitting everywhere. This one has a bunch of the pods that Jeeves had walked into, but has some extra arms sitting on it. In the middle of the room has 2 very large machines. But in front of you stands another construct. He's a little bit thinner in look. He has a few open spots, like less plates on him overall. And you can actually see a weapon sitting on this side that seems quite different. It glows a little bit with yellow.
like that.
Oh, hey, man.
Hey.
Nice.
I'm just gonna be following Adrian.
Here.
You 2 are the bioforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they called me in high school.
What?
I don't know, man. It just
I don't
popped into my
care
head.
for your talk. Follow me to the Keeper.
Yeah, I'm with this guy. Shut the fuck up, Adrian.
I don't need to take this negativity.
You don't need to take any medical advice either.
Yes, I do. You know damn well I need medical attention.
So you see another construct, his back's turned to you, but this guy sort of just waves you off to him, like he's brushing you to go over there.
G'day, mate.
Yes. You're here for Kingslayer.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
You can actually see this one. He kind of like floats off of the ground. He also has like a sort of unusually a little sort of like cloth cape thing sitting on it, like a little robe of sorts.
All these robots are so cool.
He's a wizard.
He knows magic.
These robots are so cool.
So you wish to fight Vire with Kingslayer?
Yeah, that was the plan, I believe.
Kingslayer returned here for some extra assembly for better armor. He is
I
currently
see.
getting some attached, as well as some Sims ran for him.
If I remember correctly, Viking, we have the gateway that leads right back to Vire's portal.
You know how to
Right.
build it.
Oh yeah, okay.
You have the blueprint, pretty much.
Right.
So you
well,
don't have to
we've
walk all the way back. But
yeah,
also
we've got
that
the blueprint
portal-
for the portal that goes like right into Vire's I think generator room, right?
You
I'm
got
good.
one that sends you back. You don't know where it'll put you.
Okay. But yeah, we have
Somewhere.
we have the blueprints for a portal that Vire gave us. May or may not. May or may not
Let me
put us
have
right
a
in Vire's
look.
lair. What'd you say?
Let me have a look.
Adrian hands it over.
He'll just hold the paper for a moment, and you see like a sort of scan go over the entire blueprint paper. I see. This is possible. We already have the materials to do such. We also have the power to at least sustain it for quick travels.
I
You-
figure that should help.
How much do you know of Hypercanius?
Not much at all. We just know from what we walked through here. I mean, we walked on our way here from the portal up on top of that hill.
Do you know what Vire is?
If I remember correctly, it was basically like some kind of parasite, right?
Yes, a virus in our land.
Yeah, that was what was corrupting all that plating and drawing all the power, right?
Yes, much of Hypercanius has been corrupted, as you would say here. However, we have kept our location uncorrupted, as you may be able to tell. As far as we know, this virus comes from the core of our realm, and it has made its way up slowly to the surface.
Got it. So if Vire dies, do you think the virus will die too?
No.
Do you think there will just eventually be a second Vire?
Here, yes. There is much of the virus. It is why so many constructs are in disrepair but still walking. Here, there are many issues of virus constructs walking about. However, your realm has received one who was more intelligent than others. If he is killed and all power is stopped for him, he will not be able to continue, however.
Wait, all we have to do is shut down his power sources?
Yes. A virus is unable to run without power. You might see the issue why we cannot stop the virus here.
A little bit.
We can only keep ourselves contained away from it. Once Kingslayer is done with his simulation, he will be able to join you, I'm sure. you plan to create this portal as soon as possible?
I mean, I figure if we're joining Kingslayer to go beat up Vaya, I figure we'll wait until he's all good and ready.
Right. Besides what I have told you, there's nothing else you know of Hypercanius.
We heard a little bit from this other construct that we ran into on our way here.
Another construct not infected.
Correct.
Unusual.
It
That's
wasn't
kind of
doing
what
great.
we were gathering.
Which
was almost,
direction is he from here?
He was south, right, Viking?
Yep.
A little ways to the south, just kind of outside the main portion of the city.
Perhaps we will retrieve him.
Yeah, he was scavenging pretty heavily for power.
The outskirts have very little plasma available left.
Right, he seemed like he was kind of on his last legs.
I am guessing you've seen an increase of constructs walking closer and closer to the city.
Yeah, we kind of got the piss kicked out of us a couple of times by them.
Some of us
Yes.
more than others.
Yeah.
I've seen your little bout with the cadaver collector.
Yeah, it was a lot of running.
He is not necessarily one of ours. He is an infected construct. However, it still runs on the routine it had before. However, it is more rogue. It will attack anything on sight. We are no longer able to control it, but it is a good defense for our perimeter.
Could see that. I mean, we only barely got out of it.
You won't have to go back out there, at least. We will
Parents
get
look
the
Visibly
portal.
relieved.
How
I
does
feel like
the-
Adri's probably more visibly relieved if you could
I
see
know.
No,
it.
he's not. He wears a mask, remember?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
if you
you
could
can't-
see it.
Remember what they said about Halo? You can't discern emotion through a mask. It's impossible.
Your mask evaporates. That bitch is probably barely still on after getting shot by plasma 3 times. It's like holes burnt in it.
Yeah, he needs to effectuate some repairs on that fella.
We ever, did I ever make a thing for the mask where it needed repairs that you were asking about forever ago?
No.
I don't think I did, no.
No, you never made a thing for, like, repairs on the mask. You just made it so that, like, sometimes it would get, like, taken or some shit.
Oh no, I just have the dudes in the woods attempted to grab it from you,
Yeah,
I
they
remember.
tried to steal it.
Yeah, funny dudes, you know.
I mean, I was kind of just basing the state of the mask off of the state of Adrian's head health.
Head moment.
You figure if the head health is low, then the mask is probably broke dick.
Let's see. I added you a thing and immediately named it revolver ammo.
Heh.
I will make one for your mask. There you go.
I do only have 2 revolver rounds left.
Dimma dang.
Damn. Where is it?
It's your resource.
Oh, it's another resource.
Yeah.
What should I set that to?
What you mean?
Like, do you want it to be at 25 out of 25? Or do you want me to, I can set it-
We'll just put it there for now.
Or yeah, okay. I was about to say if you wanted to tie it to head health, I could knock 10 off real quick.
Nah.
Would that be the same kind of thing as healing Jeeves, where I can use mending on it?
Yeah, I'd say you can use mending, like once per, short rest.
Between that and the mechanical arm.
And, I'll say, like, I'll do, like, a fucking 50-50 roll whenever you get hit in the head to see if it hits the back of your head or the front, or it gets the mask. If it gets the mask, it hits both, pretty much.
Got it.
Alright, where was I? Oh, yeah. We will have you here. That way you don't have to stay outside of our safe zone.
Thank God.
How well are you with machines? Your realm has not as that much.
I loves them.
I'm an expert on, I want to say, local hardware. I've been trying to, he's going to pull out his notes for, like, the Jeeves study. I've been trying to, actually, he completed the Jeeves study.
Yeah, here's to see, overall if Jeeves had any fundical things about him.
Yeah, so, Adrian's going to pull out his notes for the Jeeves study. He's like, I've got a notebook. I compiled pretty much, every single component of, the construct we left out there to be mended, Jeeves. So, I mean, I've got a basic idea of the workings of him, pretty much down to the component level, but other than that, I'm not exactly familiar with the technology here.
Yes. Your construct is an old one of Maz's.
I mean, I guess in that sense, one could consider it a latchkey to bridge the gap between my knowledge and your technology.
Yes, perhaps. So you know nothing of how any of the machines work here. There are no similarities between our realm and yours.
I mean, not much. We managed to, that one fella, the other construct, taught us a bit about the plasma generators, and we actually ended up getting one running to run the elevator.
I see. That elevator hasn't been used in quite some time now.
Yeah, how do you
Usually-
guys travel?
We do not travel.
Oh. But Kingslayer does.
Yes. When Kingslayer arrives, we see his arrival on all of the cameras down there. Once he arrives, I send Revenant to go retrieve him.
Oh. Yeah, no, we did it the hard way.
It was quite a spectacle. Considering you survived, it is worth noting.
Yeah, Jeeves only barely survived.
Yeah, so did you.
I don't worry about that as much.
Right. Leave that to me, I guess.
That's your job.
What is the apparatus on your face for?
He's so ugly.
Man, that's fucked up. I got into
I
an
saw the
accident.
chance.
I got into an accident a little while ago.
Yeah,
and it
your
helped
birth.
me-
Sorry, I'm done. I'm done. Sorry.
Yes.
At least I didn't work for the fucking mafia.
Yeah, and I'm perfectly fine.
I got into an accident a few years back, and I need the mask and the thing on my back to help me breathe well, properly.
You see light come out of his eyes and sort of scan over it. I see.
He's taking your yearbook picture.
I made it.
It is very primordial.
I mean, yeah, if you were familiar with the technology, I mean, it's the best I had at the time. Best I still have, really. I was actually wondering how the plasma generators exactly work to generate power. If I could be enlightened, please!
What specifically about them?
I mean, power itself is kind of a new concept. Everything.
You do not have plasma in your realm, no?
No, everything over there is pretty purely mechanical.
What are things powered by there?
I mean, there is no power.
You would know that some things are ran off of mana charges.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like magical power, pretty much.
Anything that is powered over there is run off of mana, usually, like magic power.
Yes. I forgot your realm used unusual things.
Yeah, unusual
Right.
by your standards, I guess. But I would really like to learn.
Our realm has or at least had a self-sustaining source of plasma. The core used to provide us plasma consistently. However, as it's been infected, much less plasma makes it to the surface. Codex and I believe that much of the plasma is being used by the virus. So very little of it is able to get to the surface.
Okay, so it kind of is like mana, and that it's naturally occurring?
Somewhat. There is something that we believe creates it down below.
Well, that's interesting.
The one you know as Maz wished to discover what this was. However, we do not have a direct connection to the core here. When us constructs were made, we were simply developed on the surface. I know very little of how to get to the core or what is there.
Adrian's taking notes.
Many constructs seem to originally have been developed in our pods on the surface and were immediately tasked to build small cities to provide for ourselves. Most constructs' lives have been very remedial. If you wish to know, I can show you our power room.
Oh, I'd love it.
Follow me then, and I'm just gonna
Teleport us.
yeah, be
Warp us in there.
he's sourcing, just hovering around. He'll take you back through the main room that you were in before. You'll see the other construct source sitting in front of that big thing you see in the middle of the room with all the little gyro things.
Yep.
He takes you to the back door of that room, completely opposite of the main entrance. He'll have it opened up, and inside you see a giant platform with a huge sort of spherical thing on it, and then you also see a bunch
The
of
orb.
I mean, I guess, man. I mean,
Adrian ponders the orb.
a very dangerous orb, you could say.
Slap that bald head!
And immediately to your left and right, you will also see what you would expect to be generators of sort. They have sparking sort of lightning going in between them. And let me grab the guy named. Make sure this is all set up. And you walk in.
Oh.
Hey, I know that. That's the fucking reactor from Fallout 76.
Oh, yeah, man. What do you think?
Nah, dude, they invented it for that game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is our power room.
Oh. Can Adrian make sense of anything that's going on in there?
Give me a intelligence check with a
Oh, no.
disadvantage.
Oh no.
-5.
I am very intelligent.
With that roll, I'll say it's like you definitely know it's similar to what you've seen before here. However, it doesn't seem so much that this is more of a self-sustaining sort of power generation room rather than the one you've seen before that needs a constant refill. I'll say that you at least know that by looking at it.
Huh. So does this one not need to be refilled on plasma like the other ones I've seen, like over with that other construct?
No, much of the generators out there need a constant refill, similar to what the elevator requires. This one, however, does seem to self-sustain. There are often times we have to unload some waste. However, it is rare. It does not output very much.
Huh. So, I mean, how do you go from plasma to power?
The plasma itself is the power source. These machines simply regulate it.
So in order to get to the bottom of where the power is actually produced, I would have to go look at how they're making the plasma?
Yes,
Which is in the core that nobody knows how to get to.
correct. We do believe that this room itself is connected to the core in a way. This room was here, such as the building itself, whenever much of us were constructed.
Oh. So you didn't actually build this at all, you found this.
Yes, we were built here.
By who?
We do not know exactly. Much of our assemblers outside of this room, such as the one that is currently repairing Jeeves, had built us. Before the virus became a threat, we would regularly build new constructs. However, it uses much power output, even for us. And with the oncoming constant threat of the virus, I do not wish to build constantly for constructs, in the event that this could shut down at any moment, especially connected to the core.
Got it.
Do you wish to study the room?
If you don't mind.
You can go ahead. You
Adrian's
constantly
gonna-
see like plasma arcs popping in between these ones, as you can see, by the way.
Yeah. Adrian's going to run around the room pretty much noting everything down and trying to like draw up what he's seeing.
Be careful going near the plasma reactors.
Noted. So is there any kind of way Adrian can gain some sort of understanding as to how stuff is working?
Give me a... You know what? I'll create you a thing. You're gonna be here for a while. Stop moving. Gotta click you. Man, you still got a few things in here.
I know.
Always new things.
That was the entire point of Adrian's character.
And I'm over here wondering, like, can I bioengineer, like, a cow to just shit out plasma?
The plasma cow.
The boomalope.
Oh my god.
Boom.
Alright, now you're gonna have to milk this cow very carefully and no sudden movements.
Okay,
Plasma
there you go.
understanding!
You can go ahead and roll in it. Holy
Let's
shit.
go!
I will say, since you did that while you're going around the room, give me a perception check.
Here comes the one. Okay.
I will
That is
make
one.
note. I'll say, since like you technically did run a decent bit around the room. Back around over here. Looking off to the edge, you know these guys. You see, why is one of them like more red than the other one? Anyway,
Yeah, I was wondering about
yeah,
that.
I don't know. I put them down exactly after each other. I don't know why they're different. You'll see on that one. You notice a bit of weird corrosion look on it, sort of off the edge of it, as if it's coming out from under it. It's sort of purpley blue line.
Because the purpley blue is the virus, ain't it?
Perhaps.
Adrian's going to run over to the railing. So the virus, right? It's like the little purple blue, like plating kind of thing that we were seeing outside.
It does look like that, yes.
Yeah, there's some of it over there in the corner, up against the wall.
Mold. He will sort of walk around.
And then Adrian points at it. Yeah, that one right there.
You see him look over it for a little bit. I do not see what you speak of.
Adrian's gonna go down there for a closer look.
Careful you don't overexert yourself and pass out and
Did
die.
this one.
Give me a dexterity check.
What? For going down the stairs?
No.
You got close to the thing, dude.
You dodged the arc of the Tesla reactor.
Oh.
No, I'm done. You immediately get fucking fried.
Adrian, he just
Immediately
gets
turn
fucking
to
crisped.
plasma goop from Fallout.
Hey, can I still revive him from that?
I don't think so. Gotta get a vacuum. But yeah, you walk over there and try to point it out.
Right there.
You'll see him sort of scan over it. I cannot see it myself. My scanner shows faint signs of something, but it does not tell me it's the virus.
Huh.
That is unusual. You'll
Adrian's
see him
gonna
like
poke at it with his
rescan
long
it.
sword.
Like he'll rescan it both vertically and horizontally over and over.
Adrian's gonna poke it with his long sword.
You poke it with the long sword. It's just like you tink metal.
Adrian's gonna give it a shock with the long sword.
Okay, you shock it. I guess. And don't do anything.
Huh.
This is very unusual. I'm unsure why I cannot scan this, and I can't quite see what you're pointing out.
I wonder if the virus is evolving to get past your sight.
Someone thinking. Give me an intelligence check, Adrian.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's pretty good. You can
Adrian's
mention
actually
that to
using
him.
his brain for the first time in the campaign.
You can mention that to him.
I mean, reasonably, how long has the virus been a thing?
I am unsure. If it's coming from the core, it has most likely been around for a very long time.
Adrian's gonna shout for Terrence. Terrence, come here.
I believe in your realm you have a concept of time, yes?
Oh, yeah.
You measure it.
Yeah.
If I could tell, it has likely been around longer than I have. Which...
Terrence, when you're talking about viruses, like sicknesses, how fast do they evolve usually? You're the medical expert.
Fast-ish.
So, I mean, with viruses being fast-ish, if this is similar in any sort of way, would it be reasonable to assume that with you guys actively clearing out the virus constantly, could the virus have figured out a way to get through your defenses?
If it follows the same logic.
There is a chance that is worrisome.
Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine it's worrying, trying to deal with an enemy that's constantly trying to deal with you. Food for thought, I guess.
I don't think they need food here.
What do you usually use to stop the virus from getting in?
Well, the plasma itself, the waste, can help get rid of it. These are the disposal
nuclear
tools.
waste at the core of the planet. Nothing will
So
go
what if we whack it with some offshoot real quick?
He walks over back here.
He just got barrels of waste. He's gonna wheel over a barrel with a fucking yellow triangle on it.
Yeah, it's all glowy and green.
Yeah. He specifically puts it by you for a little bit.
Makes my bone feel jelly.
My
Yummy.
bones feel hairy.
Yummy.
You see him look over like a little screen over here for a moment. There is very little right now. You know of these hatches, correct?
Yeah, was that the one that, like,
It's
had the
when
little
dogs
fellas
come
that
out,
kept
isn't it?
crawling out of it?
Yes, the larger ones usually have constructs come out of them. These are what we used to use for our small scanners, as you've seen on the collector. However, they have been out of use for a very long time.
Ooh.
You'll see him walk back over here. He presses some stuff. You see this, like, open up. And he'll look down it and sort of scan over again.
Adrian's also going to look down it with his bare humanoid eyeballs.
It is dark down there.
Adrian is going to
Went real hard.
squint real hard.
I cannot tell. It is the same as what you pointed out a moment ago for me.
Terrence, do you have like a lantern or anything?
I got a tinderbox.
I've also got a tinderbox. Adrian's gonna light a match and drop it down the hole.
Wait.
It's gonna blow up.
Stop. You cannot see, correct?
Correct.
You'll see him, like, as he looks over it, he'll turn a little light on. So you can look down there.
He saw Adrian pull out the tinderbox. It was like, oh no, he's stupid.
It's gonna blow the place up. It's gonna be like the Death Star. A little hole, it blows up the whole thing. But, yeah, he puts a light down it. You look over it, it is very much full of that, like, corroded metal.
Yeah, the entire thing looks like exactly like that virus that was all over the place outside. Like all up and down it.
He retracts his head and walks back over and shuts the door. I will see what we will have to do for this. I will ask Codex to develop something to help deal with it much quicker. Terrence,
Yeah, what's up?
you hanging out back there?
Yeah, I dropped a fucking something behind my desk and I had to move my entire monitor. Hold on. Let me...
I did not have, like, the stream screen camera back there at all. All the time.
So we've just
I'm
been
just
off
gonna-
screen.
Yeah, alright, anyways. That's the hatch we're talking about. That's the computer that opens it.
We just had an off-camera conversation.
Yeah, it was barely off. It was like 3 tiles off. Alright, anyways, you guys walk back into the main room.
I might need to take my headset off to fit my head in through here.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
be right back.
Okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and just get that set up then. Oh, these are like consistently rotating, by the way. There's things down here.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell that the Adrian voice is ingrained in my very soul because we haven't done anything with him in 4 months, and yet here I am.
Yeah.
I mean, how long did we have that first part of the campaign for with just Adrian? Like, fucking, I think almost like a year and a half.
Yeah, it was quite a while. With some breakage, because I moved.
But not much.
And then I moved again.
Yeah, man. Can't wait till you transfer to Dayton International.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Or CVG.
What's up?
CBT?
Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
The one in Kentucky.
Yeah. Man, I don't know if that one's even big. I haven't heard anything about that one. Probably-
CVG's a Delta hub.
Oh, that's probably just regional then. Maybe. Don't
Yeah,
know.
it's Cincinnati Airport, but it's in Newport, Kentucky.
I know nothing about it. I think there's probably at least two international in Kentucky. One's in Louisville.
Louisville.
Don't want to live there. Anyway, you guys walk back out. Alright, OBS decided to fuck itself, so there's a little cut between here, but it wasn't very large. Anyways, we talked about a load-bearing alarm clock out of game, and we also, in-game, the Keeper talked the Codex for a second.
You might need to supercut that clip in.
Yeah.
It's a good thing
Yeah,
Arlo
true.
got it.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. I can technically put it in. I have to put the
please do
videos
it.
together anyway.
Please do it. That was so fucking funny.
And then Keeper talked the Codex somehow. They don't know how. They sort of just made gestures to each other.
Nah, we figured it out. It's through the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. And then Keeper just said that we will take care of the virus. And
The
they went back
5
to
Gs.
Kingslayer, who is currently standing out of our pod, and that is where we are. I am so glad it did not fuck up any longer. I noticed before we finished up.
Right.
I'm also so glad the video wasn't actually fucking deleted. I don't know why OBS decided to fuck off. Alright, anyways. So you guys return back to Kingslayer. He's outside of his pod. He immediately notices you two. You're back.
Yeah.
You walked all this way.
Unfortunately.
How nice.
Me right now.
Have you taken up my offer?
Yeah, I think we might have pissed Vire off pretty good, so I dare say we're ready to kick his ass.
That sounds good to me. I have returned here with some help from the Keeper and the other two.
Yeah, we got here the hard way.
It's always the hard way.
Ain't
Like
that
the one with the
fucking-
elevator.
Oh, you dealt with the cadaver collector.
Dealt with is kind of,
He almost dealt with Adrian.
yeah, I was about to say, I had a near-death experience.
You lived. So it's fine.
No, I died, and then I got
I'm the
better.
best goddamn doctor. Of course he lived. It doesn't matter.
Accent, boy.
It don't matter how many times he gets shot in the head. He'll wake up.
He's taking up
Don't
the
leave my
Eastern
friend.
accent.
It clipped the laughter again.
Yeah. So you're ready to head back then?
I mean, I guess I am. Are you, Terrence?
Shouldn't we wait for Jeeves to finish?
Yeah, we should wait for Jeeves to finish, but I don't know how long that takes usually.
It is quite a long walk in front of us. You're
Yeah,
ready
we
to
just
make
have to
the
wait.
trip back, right?
Yeah, wait, no, I've got a portal.
You have
Like the
a portal.
blueprint? Yeah, like
Oh,
Vaya gave us a
blueprint.
blueprint to build a portal. Yeah, he said they have everything on hand to actually build it here, so we don't actually have to take the big long walk.
How useful. Well, then we will prepare to build the portal and make our way back then.
Sounds good to me. So we just have to go blow up the generator, right? To, cut off Vaya's power source.
Yes.
Shouldn't be too bad.
And everything I have learned about the viruses, I do not believe we should do any sort of rebuilding near that place.
Yeah, based on what I've seen, that sounds like a good idea. Speaking of, now that if you know a lot about the virus, there's actually some of it that they can't see. That's sitting in the power room. How do you deal with that?
So, in the middle of you saying that, he's kind of just like looking around the room a little bit as you were saying that, and then he immediately darts back towards you. Is it not being handled? And then he looks immediately over the keeper.
Yeah, they couldn't see it.
Couldn't see it? And, keeper will pretty much just look back over towards him. We are now currently handling it. Codex is building something that will take care of any of the virus that was found. And then Kingslayer will sort of just nod, and then he's going to look back towards you. Adrian.
Hold on, I have an idea. A very stupid idea that might end up not even happen, but I have it.
Uh-oh. He's having a thought.
The light bulb. Oh man, sirens. I hear those every day, multiple times a day.
So theoretically, if I'm missing an eyeball, can I regenerate that?
What?
Okay, like, hear me out, right? With Uncanny Vitality, we've talked about this before, like, in the prehistoric times, as far as I'm concerned. But if I'm missing limbs, as written, my upgrade lets me regrow them. We ruled that it won't be that easy, but for something small like an eyeball, could I theoretically donate one of my eyeballs that can see the virus to the robots, and then just get my eyeball back?
That is insane.
That is genuinely insane,
Yes,
Adrian.
It's Terrence we're talking about.
That would scare the fuck out of Adrian.
Dude, Terrence would just do it then and there. He's full health. I don't care how much damage it would do. He'd do it then and there. Just plop.
I mean, yes, it will take time to grow it back.
Yeah,
and
probably.
So essentially, what we're going to do is during. I'll say with this one being so small, we can do it during short rests. We'll have rolls in your downtime.
Okay.
Adrian having no fucking idea that Terrence can do that is going to be horrible.
So what I'll do is I'll put it in your downtime. It won't take actual downtime, like you won't have to use stuff up for it, but just to keep track of it.
Right.
And I will use we'll use Constitution checks for it. Essentially, is what we'll do. And since it's so small, we can do it during short rest.
Okay.
But, yeah, sure, you can do that if you want.
I'm gonna turn to Adrian. Hey, can you make me an eye patch real quick?
Adrian checks his pockets.
I mean, if you have like a piece of cloth or anything like that, you could just create one of those like.
Yeah, because Adrian's got a bunch of tools.
It's just like a wrap around your head, pretty much.
I do actually have some pelt.
Yeah, have you got a bit of pelt I could use?
The owlbear pelt.
Oh my god, you're gonna make an owlbear wrap.
Yeah, dude. I'll fucking slide him the whole pelt that I have.
I mean, Adrian should probably only need a small part of it, and he has tinker tools.
You can just give the rest back.
Yeah, so Adrian's gonna cut out a small... Adrian's gonna look at it and be like, I mean, yeah, I could make an eye patch out of this. I've got the tools. Why?
Trust me.
Okay. You want me to like roll Tinker Tools?
Roll your Tinker Tools. Okay, yeah, you cut out a small portion of the pelt that
While
you just
you're
wrap
doing
around
that,
his
I'm
head.
gonna like reach into my eye socket, pull my eye out,
You're
and
just
cut.
pulling it out.
I'm just fucking. Dude, I work for the mafia. I'm just doing it.
You're ripping it out, not even just gonna cut the little stem or whatever.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut the
Okay.
filament, the nerve
Cut
and
it.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were just ripping it out of your
No.
fucking skull.
No, that'd hurt a lot more.
Yeah, just tug
But
the whole
Adrian's
brain.
gonna turn around, and I'm gonna be holding my eye in my hand.
You immediately see Kingslayer look at you. What are you doing?
What?
What the fuck?
We can see it. You guys can't.
Terrence, that's your
Use my
eye!
eye. I know it's my eye. Use my eye to see the virus.
You take 9 damage from doing that.
9.
Yeah, 9.
Okay.
And
Adrian's like audibly gagging through his
I-
mask.
I'm gonna hold a finger up to shush Adrian.
the keeper looks over at you. You believe this will allow us to see something?
It's worth a shot, right? It's not even like this is permanent damage.
Not permanent, that's your fucking eye!
Trust me. Who's the doctor here?
Who's the doctor? It
You don't have a
comes back.
license. You don't even have a medical license.
Yes, I do. It's stitched into my apron.
Oh,
Just because they revoked it doesn't mean I didn't have it.
Okay, I put your eye regen in the downtime.
this is unimaginably fucked up, Terrence. Can't you see that?
Well, I can see about half of it right now, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Adrian's gonna hand him the eye patch.
Alright, I'm gonna put it on.
Do either of you know anything about bioengineering?
I would raise my hand.
He knows a lot more than I do.
With
I'm most
mechanical as well. Both of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna raise Adrian's hand for him.
I
Yeah, with
suppose
both engineers.
while we prepare, we can create a scanner that may be able to use the eye.
Fucking servo skull moment.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
exactly.
if
It's
the-
exactly a servo skull sort of thing.
If you figure if the optic nerve works similar in any way to some kind of like signal wire, I mean, it might work. But does it?
I do not know
Aaron?
anything much about you.
Terrence?
I can't remember. Electricity is like a thing in your setting in the main plane, right?
But like only through magic.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
magical sort of stuff.
So it's similar in concept.
Right.
Like, except instead of an electrical signal, it would be a magical signal.
So, like, our nerves are constantly firing off little signals, right? That travel along our bodies. Like, if you want to flex your muscles, it's firing off nerves in your brain that tell your muscles to do that, right? We're basically just meat wires.
Meat wires.
Yeah,
What a wildly uncomfortable way of saying that.
you're welcome. It's what I do best.
So, I mean, is it possible to get meat wires to interface with, like, regular wires?
You are a philosopher of your people.
I'm known as a psycho by many people, unfortunately, because they don't see my genius. But
You just ripped out your eyeball with your bare hands.
and
You
I'll
fucking
do it again.
psychopath.
I'll do it again.
You gonna rip the other one out?
No, I'm not. I'm not actually going to. But
You're ready to learn how to get blind sight and train for many years.
I'm gonna start my fucking monk arc.
Yeah, you gonna become a monk. You're just gonna be like the guy from League, man.
Yeah, Lee Sin.
Yeah.
Just be careful of me
Chick.
developing Lee syndrome. And just,
Yeah.
like, going flying feet
Going
first.
all in.
Yeah.
It has to be the most vile thing I've ever seen in my life.
I suppose with
Adrian,
both
you
of your help,
Walk
we can
me through
develop
the elderly
something.
woman's small intestine.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh, maybe I should be more flamboyant about it next time.
Look, all that happened is you came back one morning with a backpack full of parts. I never asked. I didn't want to know.
Well, rest assured, I've probably done worse than rip out my eye.
It's just... that's so
Yeah.
fucked.
There's other parts that he's ripped out from other people that are worse.
Oh yes, from other people.
While they
Being
were
the
on
the
this.
key operator.
Just can't wait for the morning. Adrian looks at Terrence and his eye is bad.
Yeah, I just take off the eye patch and then brand new eye. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. It's like whenever I talked about Robert possibly taking that funny feature where he transfers all the way into Wilbot.
Yeah.
He's find his corpse out in the front lawn in the Family Guy pose, and Wilbot has his face skin on him.
Yes, dude, yes.
Anyways. Well, with the help of you two, we might be able to engineer something.
Well, here's hoping, because that kind of hurt.
Yeah, if it works the way I think it does, then I mean, it might not even be too hard.
I and Revenant can begin on the portal, and you two and Codex can begin working on our little scanner.
Look, Terrence, we found something for you to do in the machine realm.
All it took was me ripping out my own eye.
I still cannot believe that you're so nonchalant about it.
It's fine. It's not permanent.
What do you mean?
We'll see. I will be taking no further
But you won't
questions.
see?
Yes, I will. Out of both of my eyes, I'm gonna make like finger goggles and hold them in front of my face when I say both my eyes.
One of them's just like a bleeding socket.
Alright, and I think that's where we will stop for today.
Jesus Christ.
We will pick up next time doing some rolls on the little scanner. And,
It's so horrible. But considering we're like essentially using their technology to create the scanner, would that also count towards my plasma understanding?
yeah,
Okay.
we'll do that. Add it on next time. Or do the roll next time. Alright, let's see.
Man.
Figure out what's happening with my videos being fucky. Okay, it's still good right now.
You know when I start bringing out okay, theoretically is when shit gets
Yeah, no, the
Fucked
fact
up.
that you straight up were like, I have an idea.
It is an idea.
theoretically it should work.
Warhammer moment.
Because nerves are based, they it is basically like small electrical balls.
Yeah, no, you're totally not wrong. Like, within the context of the game, obviously, Terrence has absolutely no idea. Or,
Yeah.
like, Adrian has absolutely no idea. Neither of us have any idea if it'll actually interface like that, but that
Right.
is straight up how it works.
Right. Total crapshoot from their point of view, but
Yeah, but, like...
hey,
yeah,
it's not permanent, so might as well try, right?
I mean, yeah, just Jesus Christ. That's the most, like... that's the most grimdark thing we've done this whole campaign.
You sure?
Don't say that out loud.
Oh, no.
You might take it as a challenge.
Oh no, you didn't see what Goblin Man did to Owl Man.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, stabbed him through the fucking eyeball with his tail.
Yeah, he pulled his
Yeah.
eye out. Yeah,
That was... Man, my characters are fucked up.
yeah, he stuffed him into the ground and then beat him to death.
Yeah, I buried Stark alive and then beat him to death and stabbed him through the head with my tail as the final blow.
Yeah, like half his
Jesus.
body was in the ground.
Yeah.
So, like, why did it escalate that far?
Simply because he stole from Grimgory.
Yeah, he took his ring,
He took his special ring.
his sleeping ring.
His soul ring.
Yeah,
That gives me advantage on death saves, and I can store my soul in there.
That was so funny when we were all sitting in the palace or whatever, and then Viking, you were like, "In Grimgory, you notice your ring is gone," and Shadow was like, "Wait a minute."
yeah. because-
Wait, I'm in there!
Yeah,
I'm in there!
Yeah, you mentioned, like, oh, it was just a ring on the thing. I was like, oh, fuck, I gotta ask Infernus if he picked that up. He just come back, alright, Shadow, you're gone. You gotta go for this.
Shadow, it's not your session anymore.
That was really funny.
God, that led to so many terrible events.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh my god.
I'm sure that Infernus is incredibly happy about that outcome.
So many fucked up things happened after that.
Maybe next time he'll think twice.
Yeah, man. I can't wait for Terrence to return home and see what it looks like.
Yeah. I can't wait for
because-
the rest of the group to see Terrence's eye patch,
Yeah.
and then
They
he
won't.
takes it off like nothing's wrong.
If you see the rest of the group before your eye fixes.
Right.
Man. I don't know when that will happen. It might
Yeah,
be.
because,
It'll probably have to be until Vire is taken care of. I don't have any clue when either Infernus or Rust are wanting to come back to the Southern Isle. I think they gave up on that.
Oh, wait.
Dude, I don't blame them.
If Antilles fucking died, can't Terrence revive him?
No, he's dead. What was Terrence's thing? He has something. I think I ended up ruling it out that they will not come back.
It casts
properly.
Revivify.
Yeah, they come back like fucked up.
Well, yeah.
Let's see here.
I mean, especially if they've been dead for a while.
Yeah. Also, it's going to be a little weird trying to get Antilles back, considering where he went down.
In Vire's zone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It
no,
has
he's
to be a
probably going to
creature
come
that
try
died
and
within
murder
the
us.
last minute.
So it has to be like super fresh.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's not an option. I mean, I guess there's ways that Antilles can, like, come back. I don't know how much Infernus would like how Antilles would change, though. But anyways, we're gonna stop here. We will pick up next time with someone. I have to decide who I'm bringing through. I think it's Russ next, actually. Because I need to get back to his second character, who I have not gotten back to in ages. He was like the longest away one. I gotta remember where he's at. I don't even think he's back to Atlantis yet. I don't remember. I have to go back and watch it. Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.